Hi guys, we're going to look ahead to week 8 of Super Rugby. Ryan is away, so we're just going to have a look at one talking point that has interested me over recent weeks. Notably, seasoned scrum half Sarah Pretorius and Nick Groom are returning to South Africa, and it again raises the question mark of the depth at number 9 in South African rugby. Just a look at our Super Rugby franchises. Obviously, we've had the Lions backing the incumbent Bok No. 9, Ross Cranier, until he was injured. Dewald Duvenaga is the guy that the Stormers have been playing at number 9. The Sharks have Louis Schroeder, and then the Bulls have been backing young Andre Warner before he got injured. You know, their backup there is Ivan van Zyl and Ambrose Papier, but obviously youngsters in that regard. To me, it's just an interesting point of who is really the guy who's going to put up his hand at number 9 in a Springbok contest. Rudy Page, another guy who's played a lot of Springbok rugby. You know, he's now moved away, he's been in the wilderness and ended up joining the Cheetahs. A big question mark for me is why Kobus Reinach was allowed to leave the Sharks and join Northampton. For me, he's the guy who's got a big boot and lots of pace. Please post in the comments who you think should be the guy back to number 9 for the Springboks in June. Moving into the predictions for the weekend, obviously the big derby is that between the Stormers and the Lions. Both teams are coming off disappointing defeats, which has left the South African conference wide open. I think what could prove to be decisive is the battle between the forwards, and I reckon that Stormers may just have the edge in that regard. This is one of those games that I think could really go either way. Notably, the Lions have won their last 17 derbies, but it's clear that they've hit quite a slump in recent weeks. It's a 50-50 game, and in these ones, and generally when it comes to these ones, I back the team at home, and that's why I think the Lions maybe will just edge it by 5 points. Looking at the other game, the Sharks and the Hurricanes, massive kudos to the Sharks for their really impressive win over the Blues last weekend. It was not one that we expected, but they managed to get some accuracy with ball in hand, but their defense obviously was still a bit of a concern. It's again why they have identified defense and discipline as one of the key factors in this game against the Hurricanes, who have proven to be one of the most all-round teams in the competition. For me, they are the team to beat and who have established themselves as the early favourite. The Classic Canes at home, I reckon, will get a win of about 10 to 12.